What up, y'all? It's your boy Dewan Collects here, and we are back with some more new Playmates fun action. Yes, before we get started, make sure you atomic blast that like button. Zubskrilla, yes, subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate y'all being here, and keep spreading the word with the channel if you want to help me out, and it'll help one of y'all out to get a free SH Monster Arts Mecha Godzilla, if anyone's even interested at this point. Once I get to 1,000 subscribers, almost halfway there, but in due time, I know we got it. So please comment, give me your feedback. You have any questions? Love engaging with y'all. Sorry, I'm stammering. As you can see, we feature this on the channel. If you have not seen it yet, go ahead and look on either the Godzilla playlist. Good luck. There's probably 100 videos of himself. You can look at the Kong playlist. Monsterverse Playmates will probably be easier to look for on it. So you can see, yes, we have a new color version of this diorama like battle set. It is called, it's still Godzilla versus Kong, and it's the Hollow Earth figures and diorama set. It's a 5-piece multi-level diorama. It says it's 17 inches tall. You get 2 exclusive Godzilla and Kong figures. They're 6 inches. My only nitpick before we get into this, based on the picture, and yes, I did snip the, the zip ties and rubber bands that are keeping it steady in place just to make it go a little smoother and faster. I love what Playmates is doing when we have like the Titan Tech Rodan and some of the other figures they've been giving us with like new kaiju. But Godzilla and Kong, like, yes, the paint job is cool. I guess I could talk while I'm opening it, or I could show y'all. You can see a lovely pyramid there. You see the figures in the back. What you're getting with the set. You get a little description on the box. It's like the reuse, same thing they usually put. But they gotta give us some new molds for Godzilla and Kong. I mean, they might be waiting for that for the new movie, which I sure would hope so. Like, there's only so much you're gonna keep reusing the same figure, I'd imagine, over years now. Don't get lazy. Go ahead and spend a little bit of dough. And a lot of us adults collect these things, not just kids. And even kids would probably catch on to wanting something a little different, new and cool. But other than that, got some nice color schemes. I think y'all get the gist of it in the box. It is at Target. I don't know if that's the only place, but my guess is probably so. At least my Walmart stopped carrying Godzilla, and it's just been Target. And fortunately, mine's been pretty reliable with getting some new stuff ahead of, I guess, the majority of the country. It's $25. Cool thing about Target is they have Target Circle app. I recommend downloading that because I had $50 on my account, and so I got these for free, essentially. Didn't have to pay the $3, almost $4 in tax, since it was all off the app. It was just $44.98 with Titan Tech. So here we go with our lovely exclusive figures. Only thing I didn't do was work on the middle of the rubber band, so I was gonna just kind of wiggle and pull them out, but I guess I'll just do that. That would be quicker. Oh, my bad, G. Ain't trying to stab you. And then so bam. I don't really know logically how he would be glowing green. Kong makes sense because he's next to the Hollow Earth energy source, which is, blue. But it's whatever. They're probably thinking, it's kids' toys. We don't gotta explain it. We'll just give something new, at least color scheme wise. It'd be cool to get like the Kong with his mouth open too with it. So we got these two guys here. And we got the little baggie with their accessories and their body parts. Godzilla being his tail, since it's so big and long, and his missing skin, and Kong with his missing skin. And axe, a heave, and atomic breath. So that is all that. Go ahead and just shove this down here. And bear with me as I put together this diorama. It is gonna be probably a little lengthy, so I don't blame y'all if y'all want to skip past it. I will try and fill up the airtime talking. But I hope y'all doing well. It's been pretty fun, exciting, pleasant surprise, because I know we got the Titan Tech Rodan announced a few months ago, but didn't know that they were doing a whole new color scheme with a whole new set of diorama. So they're going to be numbered. You can see to let you know how to put together. So I'll have to get the instructions. I'll be as quick as I can, guys, but this is probably going to be a lengthy video. Got some nice backgrounds. I'll definitely be showing this off to y'all. Definitely cooler than the building scene. You know, you can get a lot more variance with the scenery and the colors. Real nice and pretty. And yep. So we'll have this. While we're doing that, let's go ahead and at least put the figures together and show those off, because not everybody might want to stick around to watch the diorama, or might skip all the way to the end. So usual ball joint bulb in his tail. You just kind of push and twist and squeeze. If you're already familiar with these figures from before, they have the little bulb to put in the roof of his mouth for the dorsal. Cool thing about this is I think it is a light blue translucent piece, just like a little bendy vinyl plastic accessory. And then, oh cool, you can see some rib indentations. I was just about to say, it'd be cool if we got some actual detail like the OG Jurassic Park toys, where you could see some bone in there. And so we'll go ahead and put his skin back together. Oh, that went in real easy. So you can check out that awesome vibrant teal kind of aqua color on his belly. You can see the ribs, the definite, or not the ribs, the abs, the definition, and then details on the scales. And you get like kind of like a mossy green on the sides. It's got a light blue, kind of slate gray skin color. You get like a light blue for the lit up dorsals. And you get that color theme all through the top and side of his body. You get some more of the green on his neck and on his arms and legs. You look at the bottom, you get more of that cool teal aqua color with a little bit of green. And so there's not going to be anything different. You get them orange eyes with the black pupil in there. It would be cool is a little bit of white for his teeth. Just pop that out, look inside his mouth. You can see pink tongue. It would be cool if they did make his face a little more detailed instead of so smooth. But these are kids' toys. So unless you're the hardcore Godzilla collector, then this would obviously be cool if you have kids. Nice little cool gift idea with the holidays coming up. And so that is Godzilla. Here is the heave. As I remember, I think it's the same as what we got before. It's got minimal detail. It's just solid green, but cool. You get like gold window, and that's kind of where the detail stops. Really, it's just a little bit on the side. Nothing really special about it. Just cool little piece to add on to it. And then we have Kong, and not really any detail in there other than if you want to say maybe there's some slight texture for his muscle tone. And his skin is going to not fully push anything. Oh, okay, no. So his shoulder, you'll have to kind of move it. It's got cool like ball joint. So his arm rotates. They put a lot more articulation into Kong. I think him being an ape, using his arms a lot. So Godzilla, yeah, obviously the articulation, just the legs, his arms, and his head kind of twists, and his jaw. And then you'll have the rotating tail that kind of bends back and forth. So yeah, Kong, we get the brownish gray skin, then you get the cool blues on him, obviously from the Hollow Earth energy. I don't know what the orange would really represent, other than obviously Kong was kind of, you know, red and Godzilla's blue in the movie. But yeah, you could see on the femur bone, or if that is what it is, on the axe, it glows red. And then so he can only hold this in his right hand. It's soft and bendy, so you can kind of just squeeze and push in there. Would have been cool if we got a little bit more dynamic blue color for the axe. It would have been cool to actually make it translucent, like G's atomic breath. Make the bandages maybe a different color instead of just all brown. It's just, you know, kind of quickly done, I'd say, with the different paint schemes, but not a whole lot put into it. Sorry, Playmates. You know, just being honest. You can see at the cool detail of his face. They put a lot more into Kong's head than Godzilla, I'd say. The menacing eyes, flared nostrils. You can see those mean teeth sticking out. Got some cool, obviously, hair textures all throughout his body. And yeah, he's iconic scars. And I'd say about that, so he's got a lot more points of articulation with his wrist, fist rotating, his elbows bending and rotating. Same with the shoulder, head. Just gonna do no. Then his knee, kicking action, rotating all kinds of ways. So real flexible monkey. But yeah, you know. Yeah, I don't know why he would have a man's yell, but there you go. So that is that. And now we're going to put the diorama together and have a little bit of fun. If you're on your way, much love. Appreciate y'all stopping by. Peace. But for those that are going to be here or fast forward to the end, thank you. And so you'll get this long, in-depth, it's not really in-depth, but showing you all the numbers of all the pieces to put together. And so we'll start with one, which is going to be an Hollow Earth cave. So this is obviously just perforated, just kind of bend and push, pull just lightly so you don't tear in case there's a more tricky piece. And so there's little punctures that you can see that you're going to be pushing out to put all the pieces together in it. Honestly, no point even saving those. I'll just clean them up later, I guess, off the floor. And so, let you take a look at the rock texture, and you can see some of that hollow earth energy source. The stones glowing blue. And so what are we going to be putting into one is going to be, one's going to be the wall. And then we're going to have to put together, oh boy. So that's probably going to be later. I don't know how many of y'all care to see this, or like I could figure this out myself, but just in case, let's give you the full experience and you can figure it out with me. Feel free to reference this video as you assemble yourself. So that was 4. 4 is going to go up. Let's see. That's probably how 4 is going to be. It's probably like this. Based on the picture, I will tweak it if necessary. Then 5 is going to go right next to it. So it should be pretty easy to follow along, just looking at the numbers on the diagram and then seeing where it's at on all these cardboard sheets to pop out. And you can see that it's got a lot more cool blue on it. It's almost like a purplish blue, like royal, I guess. So what is this? 3, where's 3 going? 3 looks like it is. 3 actually bends and wraps around. It looks like there's some segments on it. You can see on the back where it's supposed to bend because it's gonna be rounded cave part. Let's see. Yep. Pretty cool. Not sure how that's gonna go exactly yet, but we will figure it out. Alright, so let's get that sheet over here. That's what's gonna be next. We need 2 and 3, and we're gonna need 7. Alright. Now this is pretty cool. I believe this is the hole that spoiler alert, if you haven't seen Godzilla vs. Kong yet, 2.5 years later, where Godzilla, oh no, never mind. I will stop as I finish that phrase. I didn't notice the cool Godzilla emblem that's lit up on the ground. I just saw a blue ring at first on this side, so I was like, oh, this must be where Godzilla blows a hole, but no, you can see the energy power source symbolized. So very cool. Definitely tapping into the exact scene from the movie. And so that should be standing up, I think. Yeah. How are we doing that? Probably, yeah. So this is gonna bend. All right, and then I believe these will fold down. We'll see if I did this right or wrong. probably goes the other way. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. It's not very specific on how it shows you on the instructions. Yeah, I'd say it's probably like that. Alright, so far this is what we got. And we will just keep moving along on this. Apologize if this does get a bit boring. Go ahead and just set these guys over here. Kind of out of frame. Bring them back once we're done. Let's see. Let's set that over here. We'll work on that later. We got 10 and 11. I don't think I'm going to build that part yet. Look for 1. Okay, this is 12. And that looks like that's going to be alright over there. Alright. Okay, maybe I'm missing something. I think I already did one. I think that's why I'm tripping. Yeah, I already did one. Yeah, I'm tripping. Okay, what is it? Is it 2 and 3 I'm looking for? Yeah, I think that's what I'm looking for is 2 and 3. Okay, those are what I'm looking for. Okay. Oh, I'm not missing anything. I was gonna say I've already done 3. So which one was 2? I don't know, screw it. We'll just keep moving along, right? Where am I missing 2? Because that was 3. Where is 2 at? Yeah. Yeah, because I had 3, 4, and 5. And then I had 1. And this is 7. So where is 2 at? Where is it? Bet you I'm just like simply just overlooking it. So it's going to be very fun and exciting to see when we actually get the switch over to Godzilla and Kong the New Empire promotional figures. They're still banking on Godzilla and Kong. Oh, there's 2. It was on this paper mixed with the 23. Alright. So, voila. Imagine this is going to be... I guess it's going to be like that since it's going to be showing the white on the bottom where you wouldn't be looking at. Alright, let's see. Right, so this should be like... Alright, so I might need to take these out first because it will go in better like that. Yeah, it should go in better like that. And then, oops, and then we should be able to put it in the walls. All right, bam. There we go. And okay, bam. There we go. Now we're making some nice progress. This is going to be Kong's throne room. And then now these. There we go. Now this. Will be like so. Oops, messed that up. Alright, very cool. Get the stalactite cave type of look right here. Oh yeah, that's very cool. Look at that. Yeah. We're getting it, baby. Let's go. Alright, so we got that part done. And so now we're going to need 6. Where is 6 so we can complete this? Right, not there. It's not there either. Let's see. Am I overlooking stuff again? Yep, there we go. And so this will be... Okay, I think I get it. That's gonna bend. This is gonna be his throne, like bench. Alright, and same with... Alright, let's go! Yeah, I'll probably hope if I just bend it all. Come on. Try not to bend stuff too much, just to keep it in a good condition. And bam. I think that will be... Yeah, I'll just put those back like how I had, because I think that's how it would be secure. Alright, so there we go. We have the awesome throne room done, and so now we can go ahead and see Kong like so. Taking a seat back. Does he fully fit? No, not really, but it's still, you get the point. The bench is a little too low for him, but otherwise it's still very cool. But he done slid and fell. Go ahead and put that heave over here with Kong, and now let's go ahead and build the big bad boy. Well, maybe we'll just do the arch, since that's going to be pretty quick and easy. You still awake? This is where editing would help, but man, this is just how I rock right now. Eventually, we'll probably not do it like this. Alright, we get 20 and 21. Alright. So we're going to do it like that. Okay, yep. This is 21. Come on. There we go. And now we will do 20. Man, this is pretty killer. Let me know in the comments if you decide to watch all of this, even to this painful part. So there we go. We can see an archway right here. Maybe put it right there outside to enter, even though it's not where it was at. Then we got 23, 22A, and 22B. Okay. I see what we're doing right here. Gotta make it with that shrubbery. Alright, we're done with this sheet. And so we will have 22B with 22A. Let me see. Okay, let it be like that. And we got ourselves some tree bush. Yeah. And then now let's move on to 23A and 23B. A different kind of tree and bush combination. All right. And here we go. Another one. Very nice on the scenery pieces versus destructive buildings, which was still cool for what it was, you know, but I really like what they decided to do with this. So we got those done. Now we're going to do the last part, the big part of the diorama. That's the outside part of the Hollow Earth, where we see the war bat. And there we go. That will be my next nitpick and rant. Why aren't we getting more war bat? Shout out to Matt Miller, the creator of him. He is a pretty fun follow on Twitter. It's at Itchy Tasty. He puts a lot of funny random stuff, but he is the one responsible for the art design of Warbat, which was once called Nozuki. But we should have got that in here. Like, give us a new painted version of that. It's a very cool, underrated creature design, I feel like, because it's not being marketed. So I'll be looking for Hyatt Toys to touch that bad boy with a very detailed, articulated version. Let's see. So that was, let me see, where am I busting out? 15. Alright, so let's not lose that. Okay, that's going to be somewhere down the line. Okay, we're done with that. Let's get 18. This is going to be the base of the next part that we'll be putting together. And the last part, yes. Let's see, will I be done before the 40-minute mark? Guys, about 6 minutes. If not, whatever. It's not like it's my longest video, though it's getting up there. Alright. So now we have, we have 12, 16 next. So here's 16, a lovely waterfall. So this is definitely going to bend based on how it looks. Very nice photography right there. I mean, yeah, it's not like, you know, high quality, but it's definitely better than I'd say low quality. But that's just my opinion. And so, where's that gonna go? This was 16. So that's probably, that's gonna be like right here. Okay. So next, 17's on the up part, so we're not gonna do that next. I need, okay, 10, 11, that's way up there. This thing pretty tall. 17 inches. About a foot and a half, 1 inch shy. Alright. That's 11, that's up there. 17 is not what I need, so okay. 12. Okay, I get it. So 12 is this big bad boy. So y'all may be quicker. Obviously explaining it takes me a little bit of time looking, putting it together, but you kind of have an estimate of how long it's going to be put together if you were maybe putting this together for your little one or yourself. Hey, there's no judgment here. You see this grown man, kid, adult right here. Alright, so this, let's get this on the base now. The super bass, bone to bone. No, I'm just kidding. Why am I singing Nicki Minaj? I don't know. Alright, so it's going to have the 4 pegs, and then you have 4 slots on the bottom. And so it's going to be another, I believe you fold them in like that, and then you will take the bottom and you'll slip it in there, and then you'll fold it down so it will look flat. And it'll secure it in place. This is going to bend just like that, an L shape for the most part. The end with the trees will bend. You can see the creases where you are supposed to bend. Let's see. Might help if I get these other sides in first before I try and secure it. So that's a cool thing with the diorama, is completely different setup putting together versus the first one they did with the buildings. But maybe next time they decide to do this, they'll give us some different Godzilla and Kong instead of... Oh, man. That just fell. Come on. It is a little difficult fighting with bending multiple pieces at once, keeping it all steady to put together in the right position. It's going to be just kind of going back and forth fighting with it, unless there's something I'm missing. But yeah, not the most fun unless you do like stuff like this. Okay, there we go, and boom, and third one locked into place, and last but not least, alright, not for sure if that's how you're supposed to do it, but that's what makes sense to me. And now we can move on. So pick up the instructions that fell. Very cool too. Let me show you all the rocks and grass and shrubbery, the not plantation. I'm drawing a blank on the word. Yeah, just screw it. Whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. The plants, man. The plants. Sorry, I don't always have the words. And sometimes I get to the top of the the tip of my tongue, and then they dissipate. They disappear. I'm peeking at y'all through the jungle. Yeah, you know, gotta add a little goofy humor in there. Liven it up a bit. Alright, so we have 15, right? That's what I removed. Yeah, that's gonna be just like that. Okay. And place him. Maybe I'm not doing that right. Am I? Let's see. 16 was the waterfall, yeah? Alright, so there we go. We have a waterfall. And so now we need 14, 13, which is just the shrubs. We can be done with this sheet. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Or is it the Hollow Earth light and tunnel? Yeah. Okay, so then we got 14 is the bigger piece. And then we have 13. No, I'm not doing that right. Am I? Okay, so is that going to... It's going to be like that. Yes. It's like that. And 13 is going to be... Like what? Like this? That doesn't seem right. I don't know. I'm drawing a blank on how this is supposed to be. Oh boy, here we go with refighting with that. I just messed it up. Alright. I think this is where... Not sure if that's exactly how that goes. The instruction looks a little... Shows like a bendy part 2, like... I don't know. I don't know if I'm doing that right or not. 13 is supposed to be just... I don't know. I guess, I don't know how many of y'all really care if it has to be that perfect, but we'll see if I'll adjust it eventually. Let's just keep moving on. Yep. Oh, wow. I've surpassed 40. This is going to be an hour video. Jeez Louise. It is going to be the longest. Yeah, because I remember the last one I did, it didn't take this long. Alright, so let's put 17. That's the top part. I think this one is 17, right? Oh, wait. And this one on the bottom. No, this is 17 right here. And there we go. And we will get this hanging. Yeah, I think it's gonna hang like that, right? I'm missing a piece. I gotta do 15 first. 15, I think, is, let's see. Am I doing that right? Yeah, okay, this is how 15 will be. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, so it's gonna be some fun wedging action, not wedgie action. There we go. Alright. Alright, popping stuff out of place. Come on. And just gotta kind of bend and push things a little bit. Get them nice and secure. And now we have a platform on top of the waterfall. I don't like how flimsy this hedge is. We'll look at picture for reference. Alright, let's see. 17. Okay, this one is 17. So okay, yep, that's how we do it. I have backwards, and there we go. Oh yeah, very cool. And voila, I will try and get these in frame as the best I can, just so you can get a full feel of this, because I don't know how many of y'all are actually going to be interested in actually getting your hands on it, or you might be debating. Okay, so then we got that, and now we got to put 11. The lovely sky inside of our Earth. Very fascinating theory, and it will be quite nice to actually find out the truth of our planet one day. Alright, so 11 is going. Oh, okay, I see how it's gonna go. It's gonna go like that. Yes, it's gonna go like that. Yeah, they almost match. That is how you will put that. And then we have 8. 8 is going to be interesting. How are we doing 8? It looks like it's folded. Okay, how exactly are we doing this? Alright. That part looks a little tricky. It's gonna be trying to figure out which side it's supposed to go, but maybe I'm doing it upside down or backwards. I don't know. Guess we'll find out in a moment. You can see it's like a triangle. You fold it and put that in, and then maybe it doesn't really matter. We got 10 up here, and we need 9. That's gonna be the base. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it. Oh, 15-minute video. Man, time sure is going by. I still have been having fun despite the challenges on this. Okay, don't worry about cleaning. Waste more time with the video. Alright. So am I missing a piece? Like how exactly? Okay, no. That's exactly how it would go. Alright. So, oh boy, that's going to collapse a little bit. Oh, they really went off with this design. And the rocks, I don't think it matters which way they are going. I think it'll probably fit either way. The floating rocks, another cool aspect they put together on this. Let's bend these at the creases, make it easier, and let me stand up and get down with this. I don't know if I have this upside down, if it really makes a difference or not. Most likely not, the way this is fitting. That definitely doesn't feel that secure. So be careful placing the figure up on here. And voila! Yay! I did it! Yeah, it took long enough, right? So you can see this is the most lengthy, biggest part of our diorama that I'm not fully gonna be able to get into frame. I'll have to turn it sideways. Oh boy, this is where I need to clean up the table. Oh, there's Ghidorah, he made an appearance. Let y'all see the color, the picture of the hollow earth floating rocks. There's your platform. Alright, we got to move this contour over here. And looking at the sun-like light source and the, I guess, quote-unquote sky of the hollow earth. You can see the rocks and the vegetation. That was the word I was looking for earlier. See, it all comes back. You see the palm tree, the waterfall. It's got very solid, good detail on these cardboard cutouts they put together. And you know, looking at the bushes and stuff, I guess you could put this archway maybe in here. You can put some bushes maybe on the outside. I can't really get it in frame so y'all can see, but I mean, just kind of play around and explore. Where did I put the box? Oh, yeah, right here. It doesn't really show a specific way. It has like the arch kind of based on looking at the waterfall. But I mean, I think it's play as you will. And so it shows Godzilla chilling up here. I don't know how he got up here and how this is sustaining him, though there is like low gravity. You can even put him way up here. He's out of frame. You can't see. Yeah, I want to put Godzilla up there. That thing, I don't think that's an actual platform up here to play on. It's definitely just for visuals, I think, to get the whole scene of the Hollow Earth. Yeah, this thing is flimsy and sturdy. I wouldn't put anything up there other than the heave. Yeah. And then gonna look back at the Hollow Earth throne room, I guess. And so yeah, there you go. You have the fun action that you want to do. Have Kong up here. Probably make more sense. Man, they really should put a war vet in here. Give us Doug. Yes, he hasn't seen any light of day for a figure. Get the cool little rock crabs, the hellhawks in here. You know, could have, put some more actual figure pieces. Okay, that's popping out, whatever. But you can see right there, pretty much get the gist of it. Wrap this up right under an hour. I know, pretty ridiculous all for this, but walk you through step by step putting this in. I am definitely long-winded. It's time to wrap this up. Much love to y'all. Thank you for being through this. Whether you watch a little bit, all of it, half of it, so it don't matter. Much love, thanks, and that's a wrap. So till next time, peace, y'all. Yeah.